Hi, class. It is so very wonderful to see you again. You didn't expect to see me today, did you? Well, today we are going to be learning three-letter words. Yes, three-letter words. I have 20, let's see, I think it's 21 or 23 three-letter words that we are going to be learning today because we have so many new subscribers, and I want to thank all of you for watching. And then I'm going to give you 10 homework sentences, okay? I want to thank Tasha Hines. She says thank you and was wondering how to click the bell notification. I'm going to show you that in just a moment by sharing my screen. And also Olamide Opeyemi said that he doesn't have time to attend the class. So I indicated that you can watch the videos anytime. You can put them on replay and watch them at your convenience, okay? If you're not able to attend. We're going to learn three-letter words today. I'm going to share my screen really quick. I'm going to show you that at the end of class. So the first word that we're going to learn today, and you should be writing these on your index cards. The first word is all. A-L-L, all, such as all of you are in class today. The next word is out, O-U-T, such as go out of the room. The next word is fox, F-O-X. I see a fox outside in the woods. The next word is but, B-U-T. I hear you, but I do not understand. Hi, Pro Fitness Motivation. Thank you for joining class today. We're learning three-letter words, and you should be writing these on your index cards. These are index cards here. The next word is not, N-O-T. Do not go in the store, or do not go outside. And if you want to write any sentences with these words that I'm showing you in the description box, you can write them in the description box or in the chat box. Hi, Pro Fitness. You, Y-O-U. You are a really nice person. The next word is can, C-A-N. Can you hear me? And if I'm going too fast, you can always rewatch the video and write these words on your index cards. The next word is was, W-A-S, was. Was it raining outside yesterday? The next word is for, F-O-R, for. Thank you for coming to class today. And these are really easy words to learn. The next word is the, T-H-E. The video is being recorded right now. Okay, and try to pronounce these words on your own first before I tell you what they are. And when you rewatch the video, pause the video in between the words and try to pronounce them on your own before I say them, okay? So that you can practice at home. The next word is one, O-N-E. That student is a really, okay, well, that one is really tall. That one is really tall. And you can be referring to a person. Or he has one book. He has one book. The next word is has. Has. He has homework to do tonight. The next word is are. A has the ah sound, R has the rus sound, and the E is silent. Are. Are you coming to class today? The next word is and. N has the N sound, D has the D sound, and. And I am glad to see you today. I am glad to see you and all of you that are watching the video. The next word is M and man, and. A and N by itself is and, like I see an apple on the table. But with the M in front is and man. There is a man in my class today, or there is a man standing outside. The next word is and the ER always has the sound, her, 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 her. Her purse is on her shoulder. The next word is. The IS by itself is the word is, so with the H in front is his. His hat is on his head. The next word is was. Was he listening to me? Was he listening to me? Was. And that W always has the W sound. Was. Hi, Tasha Hines. Thank you for coming to class. I'm glad that you got my message in time, okay? Okay, we're going over 3-letter words. We're almost finished, but I still have to give you your homework sentences. Thank you for attending class. The next word is any. This A has the S sound and in this word, and N has the N sound, and the Y has the E sound in this word. Any. Any. Is anyone listening? Or you could say, are there any pencils left to write with? Okay. Den. D has the D sound. E has the S sound. N has the N sound. Den. Den. I will go read a book in the den, or there is a fox in his den outside. Okay. So den can be a room in your house, or it can be an area where foxes live, where animals live outside. At, hat. The man is wearing a hat on his head. And if we cover up the H, we have the word at. A has the A sound in this word, and T has the T sound, at. But with the H is at, hat. So you have to learn how to run the sounds together. And Tasha Hines says, I am so happy to join this class. And thank you, Tasha Hines, for joining this class. I'm so happy to have you here, as well as you, Pro Fitness, and all of you who are watching. Thank you. And hi to you. Okay. And the next word is car. 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 He is driving a car outside. The C has the K sound. The A has the A sound in this word. And the R has the R sound, car. And Pro Fitness Motivation also says me too. So you are also happy to join this class, and Pro Fitness Motivation. I am happy to have you as well as Tasha Hines in this class. Thank you so much. And I have some more people that joined the class. Thank you for joining. The next 3-letter word is k. At. Cat. Cat. C-A-T. Cat. The C has the K sound. The letter K also has the K sound, but in this word, cat is spelled with a C. C has the K sound, and the A has the A sound, and T has the T sound. And again, if we cover up the C, what word do we have again, class? At. Like he is looking at me. But with the C in front, the word is cat. C-A-T, cat. Okay. And that is the last word for today. I'm also going to do a video where I'm just zoomed in on these words and just showing them on the screen. So I'm going to show you the words really quickly again, since we had some people who just joined. At, cat. And let me remove this off the screen. Oh, sorry. R, car. All. A has the ah sound, and the L's have, both L's have the l sound. So all, A-L-L. O, this is the letter O. Out, out. The T has the t sound, and the U is kind of silent here. Out, O-U-T, out. F has the f sound, and O-X by itself spells the word ox, like an animal is an ox. This O actually has an ah sound in this word, just like the letter A. So sometimes the sound changes depending on the word. And the X has the x sound, x, f, ox, fox, F-O-X, fox. And Tasha Hines says, I am having problems blending words. Yes, that's what we're doing now, blending words. Sometimes you'll have to watch the video over and over again to get the understanding of how to blend the words. First, you have to understand the sound that each individual letter makes in the alphabet. Then, depending on what letter it's next to, that blend will always change depending on what the next letter is in that word. Ox, fox, fox, F-O-X, fox. Okay. This letter is B, has the bus sound. This U has the sound in this word. I know it can be confusing. And the T has the t sound. But, but, B-U-T, but. Okay. And this is not the way that you spell but as far as your rear end. When you're talking about but for your rear end, it's spelled B-U-T-T. But when you spell but, B-U-T, then that means I like ice cream, but I like cookies more. Okay? So it's like an interjection. Not. N has the n sound. O in this word has the ah sound. And T has the t sound. Not. 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 N-O-T. Not. Okay? This word has the letter Y, which has the y sound, and the O is kind of silent, and the U has the U sound in this word. So the word is you, you, you. Okay. If I say a letter is silent, that means you write it when you spell it, but when you say it, you don't hear the sound of that letter. So if I'm saying the O is silent and the Y has the y sound and the U has the U sound, the only way to pronounce this word is you, okay? Because we're not pronouncing the O sound because it's silent in this word. Y-O-U is you. C has the k sound. A has the e sound, e. N has the n sound, k. And, k. And hi. Miss Rose Florence says, hi, Miss F. You are doing today. I guess you meant you were doing good today. Hi, Miss Rose Florence. Thank you for attending. And Tosh Hines. I know I said Tasha earlier probably, but Tosh Hines says, thank you so much. I didn't know that. Well, you are so very welcome. And thank you for letting me know that you were having problems with blending words. That's why I'm reviewing this and blending all the sounds for you. And can. And again, if we cover up the C, we have the word an. I see ice cream. No, for this and, that would mean there is there is an apple on the table. Okay, there is an apple on the table. This is not the word and is A-N-D, but this is another way of meaning like one of something. Like you can say, I see, you could say like, I see an apple on the table. And when you're using then the object that you're talking about has to be one thing too. You cannot say, I see an apples on the table, because apples is more than one apple. Because this refers to one thing, and then the object that you're mentioning in your sentence has to be one object as well. Like I said, I see an apple on the table. Apple is one apple, and is referring to one thing. Okay. And Shamilia Jackson says hi. And Tosh Hines says, I am so excited to learn. I cannot wait to figure out everything. And you actually write very well, Tosh Hines. I guess that there are some things that sometimes we're writing and we may not understand the structure of some of the words. So this next word again is wa. The A has the sound in this word, and the S has the sound. Wa. W has the wa sound. S, wa, us. Was, W-A-S, was. Okay. And you all should be writing these words on your index cards. Okay. The next word, this letter is F, has the F sound. F. Okay. I hope this is up high enough. Okay. The F has the F sound. The O has the O sound, and the R has the R sound. F, or, for. Now, this is not the same as the letter for. That's spelled differently. This word for is, for example, I see, okay, just like I said just now, for example, I see all of you in class today. Okay. This is not the same as the letter for. The letter for is spelled F-O-U-R. Okay. But that is the word for. Okay. And the next word, we've had this several times. TH always has the th sound. Th. Anytime you see the letters TH, it has the th sound. And this word is actually the. The E, you hear it a little bit, but it's a very soft E. The. The girl is in the classroom. T-H-E, the. Okay. And this word is one. The N, the O is pretty much silent in this word. The O actually has kind of like the sound of the word of the letter W. It has the same sound as the letter W in this word. And the N has the N sound. The E is a very soft E. This word is one. So even though it has that W sound for the O, it's still spelled with the letter O. One, O-N-E, meaning like the number one. Okay. And yes, Pro Fitness Motivation, that's how you spell four as far as the number four, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's spelled F-O-U-R. Correct. Good job. And Tosh Hines says, my phone helped me a lot. And so you mean my phone helps me a lot. Just put an S after the P in help. My phone helps me a lot. And to be honest, I would have to show you so you could understand. Okay. Yes, there are lots of different reading programs on your phones. And I think I did a video about that before. Okay. And the next word is, okay, let me get that off there. The next word, this letter is H, has the H sound. The A has the A sound in this word. And the S has the S sound. As. Has, H-A-S, has. He has a dog at home. Okay? Has. And again, if I'm going too fast, you can always rewatch the video and you can pause in between the words and write them on your index cards. You will be using these index cards to practice your words at home. Like somebody can be looking at the cards and then they can ask you to spell the word has, then you'll spell it H-A-S. Or they might show you the word. What's this word? And then you pronounce it, okay? You say what the word is. So there's different ways that you can practice your words at home using these index cards. And then you can also put the words together on your bed or on the table, and you can make sentences with the words. Okay. Just make it fun for you. This next word, this next 3-letter word starts with the letter A, and the A has the ah sound in this word. The R has the R sound, and the E is silent. R, R. Okay. So if I say that a letter is silent, it might help you better to just cover it up. And what 2 letters we have here? R, R, R. Okay. So even with the E there, so you still pronounce it or you still say the word as R, A-R-E. Okay. Are you coming to class today? Okay. The next word, A-N-D. A has the E sound in this word. E. N has the N sound, and the D has the D sound. And, and, A-N-D, and. I see you and you and you in class today. Okay. Okay. And Tosh Hines says, my phone or it should be my phone writes everything and then reads it for me so I know if I'm doing it right. Okay. Okay. Now, that is wonderful. Tosh Hines. Oh, and also the first word in every sentence should be capitalized. So that should be capital M. My phone writes, and that should be writes, W-R-I-T-E-S. My phone writes everything and then reads, R-E-A-D-S, reads it for me so I know if I'm doing it right. And always put a period or some type of punctuation at the end of your sentence. And I have a better understanding of where you're at now, Tosh Hines, because there are lots of programs where it's what they call speech to text. So when you talk or when you speak, then it will type everything out in written form for you. Don't rely too much on that, but it does help you to learn new words by using that, but don't become too dependent on it, but use it for to kind of get you off in the right direction, to kind of get you started. But at some point, I still want you working on reading books on your level. You all should be getting books from the dollar store, at least, depending on what reading level you're on. And if you can, check out books at the library or read books online every day to push yourself forward. The next word starts with M. M has the sound. Like if you eat something that tastes so good, you say and the A has the sound. N has the sound in this word. And man, man, M-A-N, man. Okay, M-A-N, man. I see a man standing outside. The next word starts with H. H has the sound. E-R, these letters, E-R always has this is the E and this is the R. That always has the sound. Okay? Her, H-E-R, her. Her cat is outside in the yard, her. The next word, H has the what sound, class? The I has the is sound in this word, and S has the s sound. Is, is, his, H-I-S, his. Okay, and if I cover up the H, what word do we have? Is, 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 I-S, is. Okay, is he going outside today? Is he coming to class? I see his dog outside. His, okay? The next word, okay? And I went over all these words already, but I'm just breaking down how to blend the letters together because I know Tosh Hines and many of you are having trouble blending the sounds together. Okay. Once you get this down, you can teach yourself how to read because you actually can teach yourself how to read once you learn how to blend sounds together. Okay. You just have to have patience with yourself. Okay. This next word starts with a W. W has the W sound in this word, and W has the W sound. In this word, the letter A has the sound. S has the S sound. Think of snake or snack. S, us, us. So what is this word? Was, was. W-A-S, was. Was he looking at me? Was he paying attention in class? Okay. This next word starts with an A. In this word, the A has the sound. Eh. N has the N sound. And the Y has the E sound. Okay. N E. N E. N E. N E. Any. Any. A-N-Y. Is anyone paying attention in class? Are there any pencils on my table? Okay. I know I kept saying anyone, but I meant to say, are there any pencils on my table? Are there any cars outside? Okay. This next word starts with D. D has the D sound, such as David or darling, duh. The E has the sound in this word, and N has the sound. D, in, d, in, den, den, den. I will go read a book in the den, or I see a fox or an animal in his den outside. Okay. So that can be like a room in your house or an area where animals live in outside. And this is our last word for today, and I am going to give you your homework sentences, so please stay tuned. The next word starts with an H. H has the H sound. The A in this word has the A sound, and the T in this word has the T sound. At, at, hat, 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 H-A-T, hat. He has a hat on his head. Hat. Okay, now let me give you your 10 homework sentences. And then in the next live reading class, I will tell you the answers to these 10 sentences. Okay. And also to write a couple of these sentences, you will have to have watched my last two videos. Today is video 150, but my last two videos were 148 and 149. I would need for you to watch those two to be able to write at least two of these sentences. Okay. Okay. So your first homework sentences, and I'm going to run through these fairly quickly. You can always rewatch the video and pause between each sentence to write the sentences. Okay. Sentence number 1, the fox is in the den. The fox is in the den. Sentence number 2. Anyone can see you. Anyone can see you. Number 3. That hat is his. That hat is his. Number 4. Was she in the car? Was she in the car? Number 5. One cat is not one cat is not here. One cat is not here. Number 6. All of us are not there. All of us are not there. Sentence number 7. They're all nice people. They're all nice people. Okay, and I'll give you a hint. There has an apostrophe in it. Okay, so make certain you use the correct spelling of there, because in one of my recent videos, I told you there can be spelled 3 different ways. The next sentence, anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. Sentence number 9. He has a cat, but not a fox. He has a cat, but not a fox. Sentence number 10. Her man is the one for her. Her man is the one for her. Okay, so those are your 10 homework sentences. And I'm going to share my screen right now with you so that I can show you how to find certain information on my page, on my YouTube channel. Because some of you were wondering how to find the bell notification and so forth. Okay, first to get to my channel, let's see. Let's just pretend we are at the home page of YouTube, and you have to type in, adult literacy and English language. Okay, this is my channel name, and it's showing the live video right here. This is the live video, okay? Okay, all right, and I just wanted to see right here. This says watch later. This says add to queue. Let's see what choices they have here. Okay, you can save it to your playlist. If you've created a playlist, it says save to playlist. Right here, this says share if you want to share it on your social media. If I click share, then see if I have a Facebook account, I can click Facebook. If I have Twitter, I click the little bird, says Twitter. If I want to put it on my Pinterest, you click Pinterest and so forth. You can also, this word here says copy, so you can copy and paste it onto your social media. We have 2,820 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get that 3,000 subscribers, everyone. Okay, so anyway, this says adult literacy and English language. After I type that, then I click right here, the little circle. It's a little hourglass. A magnifying glass. It says search. And right here, here's my picture. Okay, so you can either click on my picture or you can click the word adult literacy and English language. So I'll click on my picture. And see, it's showing the live class again right there. Okay, so here's my actual channel. And see, here's the bell notification in the upper right corner. I don't know if you can see the white hand in the upper right corner. Let me show it to you again. So the white arrow's in the center of the page. So I'm moving up to the right corner where you see a little circle picture in the upper right corner of my face. Right here, here's the bell notification. I don't know where it is on your screen, but this is how the bell notification looks. Okay, and then you click that. Okay, so anyway, those are some other notifications that I've set up. Okay, so right here, this is the actual live video right here. These are my popular videos. These are all of my videos. You can click play all and watch all of them. Okay, and these are the different playlists right here. So you can go to the different playlists here. Okay, and these are past live streams. I'm gonna create a different playlist that says live class because I feel like I need to do that. But then I'll have to go back on my time and set that up. So here are the this is another way to find it. All of my videos. So I need for you all to go back and watch um, this one here, video 149. It says when to use there versus there in 1 minute. Y'all need to watch that to be able to write one of the sentences. And on the shorts, I also need for you to watch this video here. This is video number 148. It says your versus your. I mean, your versus your. Okay, yeah, you need to watch that one too. And these are my short videos. And this has a lot of different words on here as well. These are all of my live videos right here. These are all of my live videos. And a lot of them show the live classroom. But most of my videos are going to be live anyway because it's easier to upload. But I want to have a separate playlist that says live class, which I will create at some point. Okay, and then these are the different playlists. Okay, this one says liked videos. Okay, well, that's private. Okay, so this says shorts, write sentences. Okay, really, a lot of the videos could be put in write sentences, but reading books and poems, live stream video chats, sight words, read and spell English words, reading text information, Bible reading, which I want to do more Bible reading videos, where I actually point to the words in the Bible, alphabet letters, learn English, grammar. I need to do more grammar videos, word recap. That's basically the same as the sight words, but with the word recap, I usually have more words on there probably. School box chat, I want to do more of those videos like what's happening in the classroom, in the news. I need to do one of those today because something just happened. And then right here says reading, but really that's just general because some of those were created when I first started my channel. So I need to revamp that. And, you know, I don't have anything under community yet. And this is just my about page, so I just wanted to show you that really quick. And if anyone wants to subscribe to my channel, then you should be able to see it. Let's click on this right here. This is the live video that's playing now. Okay, I'm going to mute that so that it doesn't start sounding. But anyway, you should be able to click live. Oh yeah, right here. See the little square where the white hand is in the lower right corner of the video, the square of my face. It says subscribe right here. My white arrow is over the word subscribe, so you can subscribe that way to my channel. Okay. All right. And I thank all of you for watching. God's daughter says hi. Hi, God's daughter. Let me stop sharing. God's daughter says hi. Hi to you. And God's daughter says, I just got out of church. Okay, sorry you missed the class, but you can always go back and rewatch it. I went over 3-letter words today. Okay, so you probably already know most of these, but then I also showed you how to blend together the sounds as far as phonics. So if you're struggling about how to blend sounds together in words, then you still, even if you know how to spell these words, you still can benefit from rewatching this video. I also gave you 10 homework sentences. So in the next live video, I will give you the answers to those sentences, okay? And then God's daughter also work I already did. Okay. All right. All right. So you already went back and watched it, okay? So I want to thank, does anybody have any questions that they want to put in the chat really quickly? Anybody got any questions? And also what I can do, let me give you a I'm going to share this link in the chat if anybody wants to come. And this optional. That's okay, God's daughter. It's fine. No problem. I know everybody has different schedules. I'm going to post. I just posted. This is the link that you can click in the chat if you want to come on screen live and ask a question, like if your spelling is not that great and you have a question and that you want me to answer, if you want me to pronounce certain words, but you don't know how to spell them, then you can click that and you can ask me the question on the video. You don't have to show your face. You can have you can show your face if you want, but if you don't want to show your face, you can still click that and you can show the video to the floor or to the wall or to a book or whatever, and that's fine. And I can still talk with you. But those of you who can at least write the letters in the chat, then you can, and I can pronounce any words that you want me to pronounce during these last few minutes of class. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to do that. And okay, God's daughter wrote, my spelling is not good. That's something that will improve over time. That's something that will improve over time because you have been very active in the class. And I think a lot of times, a lot of us rely on the technology, like with our cell phones. Because Tosh Hines, you mentioned that earlier, that you have something on your phone, maybe an app that writes everything as you say it. You know, they have these apps out there, and that's good to use when you're first starting out, but you don't want to become too reliant on it. You don't want to become too dependent on that. You want to kind of wean yourself away from it, but just to get around, you have to kind of do that. If you if your writing and spelling needs a lot of improvement, then you may have to do that just to handle your business out there, especially if you're by yourself. God's daughter says, my reading is not good. Well, you know how to improve that, God's daughter. You go ahead and start getting books on your level. Now, always try to push yourself a little bit, but let me show you all also one tool that you can use. And I show you this a lot. I'm going to share my screen again and show you where you can go uh, on Google to look up words. And I've showed you this all before, but we have new people in the class. So I'm going to show you all this in case they don't know. Okay, this is where you can go in Google to pronounce some words, to learn how to pronounce some words. The computer will do this for you. Okay, so here we are at google.com. I spelled it google.com, and it's already on the screen. And then I just hit enter to come to the screen. Okay, and let's say I want to learn how to pronounce the word important. Let's say I don't know how to pronounce that word. Okay, and then I write this word after it. Okay, so important is the word I want to pronounce, or the word that I want to learn how do I say this word. But then I also write this word after it. Definition, definition. Okay, definition means I want to learn how to define. I want to learn the meaning of the word. Definition means you're learning the meaning of the word, what that word means. Okay, so but on this Google, on this Google screen, it will also pronounce the word and give me the definition. So you see this blue speaker right here? Try to make your screen bigger. If your screen looks too small, look in the lower right corner of the screen. You'll see a rectangle or square. Click that. Here's a blue circle with a line. I'm going to click that, and it's going to say the word for me. Did you hear that? It said important, and it broke the word up into syllables. That's another thing that we can do too. I-M-P-O-R. P has the, okay, let me start over. The I has the is sound. M has the sound. So that's M. The next syllable starts with P. P has the P sound. O has the O sound. R has the R sound. P, or. or, and the next syllable starts with T. T has the T sound. The A has the E sound. N has the N sound. And T has the T sound. So that's T and T and important. Important. Okay. And then what I can do here, where it says, and here's the definition. The adjective form of the definition says of great significance or value, likely to have a profound means deep effect on success, survival, or well-being. So important means of great significance or value. Okay, so if I want to learn to pronounce this word, I click right here next to the face of the blue face of the lady that says learn to pronounce. So I can click that. And then, okay, so this is it says sounds like. Okay, this is not the correct way to spell important, but when you're pronouncing it, it sounds like it's spelt this way. That's what that means. I'm explaining that to you because I don't want you to get confused with how to spell the word important. This is not how you spell it, but right here it says sounds like. You see, I have it highlighted in blue. That word says sounds like. So it sounds like it's spelled this way. Okay, but it's not spelled this way. It sounds like it's spelled that way. And if I click this black speaker, it pronounces it as it says the word again, important. So right here, you see this blue microphone. This word here says practice. Okay, now that says speak now. So I'm going to say the word. Okay. Okay, so let me do this. It says make sure you're in a quiet location and try again. That's what that says. Make sure you're in a quiet location and try again. So right here it says practice. Once I speak it, once I click the word practice, the next word is going to show will say speak now. So that means for you to practice saying the word important. Okay, and it's going to let you know if you said it correctly. So I'm going to click practice and I'm going to say the word important. Important. Okay, right here it says good job. You see that? I have it highlighted in blue, good job. And you see the green circle with the green check mark says good job. Okay. And then right here, it says, see, I clicked the blue button there by the word slow. So the next time I click on this black speaker, it's going to pronounce the word important a little bit slower for me. Okay. In case it went too fast for me. Okay. So let me click it again. It's going to say it very slowly. Import. You see how slowly it said it? Now let me remove that and it's going to say the word important a little bit faster. You see? Now I'm going to click it to say it slower. Okay, so you see it slowed it down a little bit. And now this time I'm going to click practice and I'm going to mispronounce the word. Okay, and then you're going to see the message that it shows. Impal. It says, make sure you're in a quiet location and try again. But anyway, it's going to let you know that you didn't say it correctly. Okay. So let me get back to, oh, okay. All right. So I hope that that was helpful. Let me stop sharing. Okay. And God's daughter. So it says, you think one day I can learn how to read and spelling? Well, you've already, excuse me, you've already learned how to spell some words because you're writing this sentence here. Okay, so I would have written, do you think one day I can learn how to read and spell? Okay, spelling means that you're in the process of spelling words when you say when you add the letters ing. So let me rewrite that sentence for you. Do you think one day I can learn how to read and spell? Okay. So I rewrote that sentence. Do you think one day I can learn how to read and spell? And yes, I do. You have to have faith and believe that you can do it. Okay. And then you put, oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. So I hope that this video has been, oh, Tasha is clicked on the link. Hi, Tasha. Are you there?
Yes, I'm yes.
Oh,
Um,
great. Let me turn the volume up on my screen. How are you doing, Tasha? Is it Tasha?
it's Tasha, but I just said Tash.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to ask you to spell anything. I just wanted to say a couple things.
Okay, I'm
Um,
listening.
the words you put up on the flashcards, I do know them,
Okay,
but
great. Great.
the
Good job.
hardest thing for me is to blend the words together and stuff like that. And I do read a little, but not a lot, and I thank God for that.
Okay, good.
And the
Wonderful.
funniest thing is, I can use a ATM machine. I could go inside and do everything that I need to do. If
Mm-hmm.
somebody like showed me one time, I got it. I can do it
Great.
myself. But I
Beautiful.
know I need improvement because sometimes you at a place and there's no one to help you. It's hard.
Right, right. And I can hear it in your voice that it is hard. And there are so many different areas that my students need help in. And I'm going to do all that I can to help you in those areas. I notice that YouTube has a feature where I can see what search terms that my subscribers are using. So as long as
Mhm.
you're subscribed to this channel and I see you doing searches on there, that I know
You
that
see
that
that?
well,
Yes, I
well,
do. I do.
well, they have a feature where I can see what searches that some of you all are doing. So I
Mm-hmm.
was able to see that some of you all were searching three-letter words. So
Yes,
that's
I
why I
do.
did this video today because we were doing some advanced things at the end of the last class. But because I have new subscribers, I feel like I need to come back and do some three-letter words. And then I may do some two-letter words as well. But let's finish the three-letter words and then go back to two-letter words and just kind of start from the beginning because I think that a lot of times, a lot of us can sometimes be used to a microwave society where everything happens so fast, but sometimes we need
True.
to slow it down and go back to the basics. Okay, because some of us don't know the alphabet. Some of us don't
True.
know the alphabet in this class. And I have looked to see the different age groups of my subscribers, and some of my subscribers are 60 years old and don't know how to read.
True.
A lot of my subscribers are between 20 and 40 years old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not the only one in you're not in the same boat by yourself, Tasha. There are many
Mm-hmm.
on here who you know, who are in the same boat or maybe in a condition where they know even less than you. Okay. So there's
True.
always going to be
True.
somebody in this world who knows more than you and somebody who always knows less than you. So I don't want you to feel bad about any of that because many of the you see there's 8 people in this class now, so obviously there are more who are in the same boat as you and who share some of the same sentiments or some of the same experiences. So it's really helpful to everyone in this class and to all of you watching for you to come on the screen. And I thank you for having the courage and the faith to come on the screen and let me know what your issues are. And sometimes I will be doing some little skits saying that I can't read, but I'm trying to convey to the public how you all are feeling. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I want more people to realize when they're out in public, don't be startled or surprised when someone is asking you to read something for them,
Like,
because,
that's
right.
that's like with me. I have 4 kids, and I teach all of them to spell their name, everything. I don't know
Good.
how I do it, and all my kids can read. All
All of them can read. That is beautiful. And do you ever sit with them, like when their teacher gives them homework to read? Are you able to help them with their homework?
Yes, but not like I have a 20 and I have a 18. They were able to help in certain things that I couldn't do and so on. So I didn't have it that bad. When I have my first kid, it wasn't that hard. But as he get older, he able to help himself. And so
Hmm.
is my daughter.
Hmm.
So, and one day I want to be just like you.
Oh. It's okay. It's okay. You're taking the steps needed to get to that point. You're taking the steps and doing what's needed to get to that point. And see, the Lord knows where your heart is. And as long as you're taking steps to strive to help yourself, he's going to come towards you and help you to get to the next level. Only the people who give up and lose faith are the ones that won't get the help. Okay. So if you consider where you're at right now this year, and then look at where you're at this time next year, and if you continue to do the homework and stay involved in these classes and watch the videos, and there are lots
Mhm.
of videos on here, not just mine, and work, and in between the videos, make efforts to read and
Mhm.
strive, then you're going to see a huge improvement this time next year.
Mhm.
Yes, and that goes for all of you that are watching too, because I don't want you to give up. That's the main thing. Okay. So be glad that you're in this class, because a lot of people, I sent out information notifications to them. I sent out a message to them. I responded and I let them know the class is going to start in a few minutes, and they're not in the class.
Well,
Okay.
maybe
So either
they're
they didn't
all
get the message.
busy.
Excuse me.
Maybe they're busy or something.
Yes, they might be busy, and sometimes people, might say they wanna be in the class and then they don't come, or they might have chose to go out or something, and they can always rewatch the video. So, you watch it at your convenience,
Right.
okay? And,
Right.
do your children, help you with your reading too?
Yes, they do. And like I said, my phone helped me with a lot of things because I found you by doing the same thing. I said to myself, I can't just sit down and always depending on my son or my daughter to help me. So
Mhm.
I went ahead and I go on YouTube and I saw you and I was like, you know, it was um interested. So I stopped and I started to listen and
Yes.
I get interested. So I said, I can't wait for Sunday to come. I did email you because I know how to do all of those things. I can email, I can send email, receive email. I
Oh,
don't
that
know
is
how to do
beautiful.
it. I do
That is
not know
beautiful.
how, but I can do it.
Oh, that's by the grace of God that you're able to do those things. He blessed you to have that knowledge to do that, because many of us
Mhm.
on here cannot even send the email. So that's why I
Mhm.
said to myself, well, let me give you the link in case you want to come on and talk, because sometimes you can express yourself better that way. And is there
True.
any thing that you want me to focus on in the coming videos since you're on here live? Do you have any suggestions of
I
anything that?
really wanted to the blending. It's really important because I know once you can blend, you can get
Right,
from point A to point B. And I
right.
struggle on that. It's like I can't figure it out. A struggle. I know the sounds of the letters. I'm not gonna lie, there's like the E
Mhm.
confuse me sometimes and the Y. Those are the only two. But the rest of them I know the sound, but to blend them together, it's so hard for me and I do not know why.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it, but did you understand the blending that I did today?
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Yes, and so what I want you to do is to go back and rewatch this video more than once.
Right.
Rewatch this video, so that what we learned today, you can get a hold on that, understanding on that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, I'm gonna give you a few more words, each time, and,
Right.
yeah, you don't want several days to go by and then you have, about 50 or 60 words and you haven't practiced the first 10
True.
words, right? So you practice every day, so don't get to a point where you're like, "Well, I'm tired of going over those words," because it's always something, if you relook at those words, something that might click with you that you didn't get the
True.
first few times that you looked at it.
So
Yeah, so
true.
sometimes you might have to look at it more than once. So, but
Even
that's
the
the
even the link that you just gave to me, it wasn't easy to come on, but I figured it out.
you figured it out. Yeah, so that means that you're smart. That means that you're smart, you have intelligence. Yeah, so you're able to figure things out. So, it's nothing
Mm-hmm.
wrong going up here if you're able to figure things out, on your own, and, get the gist of how to, so you kinda have like a technical side to yourself that you don't know about. Yeah, so you might be that a hidden techie.
Mm-hmm. I think
Yes,
so.
yes. Yes, yes, so that's a good thing. So see, you have other good qualities as well, so that is beautiful, and,
Mm-hmm.
so I wanna thank you for coming on here. So I'm gonna make certain that when I teach the new words on here that I do the blending, because sometimes I was wondering, okay, are people wanting me to just hurry up and say the word, or do they actually want me to take
No, no. I think because for me, I want you to take your time.
okay.
Because not everybody fast. Well, I don't think everybody's on this live is fast. No. So once you take your time, we'll get it.
Okay, exactly, exactly. And I want to thank you for coming on here, Tasha. That is beautiful. Everybody, let's give Tasha a round of applause. See if you can find the hands clapping emoji. Did a
Mm,
great job. Thank you so much for coming on. And
thank you.
you're welcome. And because I'm in the StreamYard, so I don't have the little
All right.
emojis on here. But if you all can do that, or just clap on your own. Thank you so much, Tasha, for coming on today. That is a beautiful message that you gave. I really appreciate you for that, and I appreciate all of you for watching. And I will see you in the next one, Lord willing, and God's daughter wrote. Uh, I have faith that I can do it. Okay, that
Yes,
is
you
right.
can.
I want you to have faith too, Tasha.
I
That you
listen,
can.
I can feel it in my bone. I can see and feel the happiness that I'm going to. And I'm gonna do the same thing you're doing, helping others. Because I
Exactly.
was struggling.
Right, right. And that's a good thing to keep in mind. Always help to pull others up. Okay, because like I said,
Hmm.
there's always going to be somebody else who knows how to spell less the words than you. Okay, God's
Hmm.
daughter found the clapping emoji. Thank you so much, God's daughter. Thank you. That is for you, Tasha, and for all of you for staying in this class this long, and for participating. That's for all of you that are watching as well, and for all of my subscribers too. Let's try to get up to 3,000 subscribers, please. Let's try to get there. We're so close. We are so close. And thank you, Tasha, for clicking that link and stopping by. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for watching. And okay, I want to thank all of you for watching. Let me put up one good post right here. Okay, I want to put that up. And at the end of the video, I'm going to also be sending a message. I'm going to see if I can put my hand up right here. Okay, this is the next video that I want you to watch. This video will help you some more. This will be our next live video. So once we have our next live video, this will be giving you the answers to the homework. If you want the answers to today's homework sentences, then you can click this next live video. Okay. And I will see you in the next one, Lord willing. Thank you all for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Bye.